Here we go, son.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They put Wilson in motion.
Right.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Here we go. You good? Let's say five. Mayday. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Hey, we're going out right here. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And now it's fourth down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. Britton Covey deep for the Eagles. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At their own 28-yard line.
Great. Set. Delta.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up second and 4.
Once again, it's Barkley. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Sixty-three.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion.
73. Hey.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
Here's first and 10.
Great. Set.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion.
Delta.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
King.
Brings up second and 3.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion.
Delta.
On second down, Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Hey, 73.
On third down, it's Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Man in motion is Smith. Quick throw on the RPO to Goddard. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
So a big 3rd down hook. Now a give to Barkley, running right. Good blocking to the 15. The speed on display. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Fields. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. He'll let this go for Pickens. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point. And the Steelers are on the board. It's now 14-7. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he is crushed in the backfield. defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's
in trouble, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The #1 thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Here we go.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Go.
That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Angel, Angel, Angel.
On the handoff, it's Harris. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Hurry up, hurry up.
It is brought in the end zone. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Steelers. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Great, set. Crowd left, Yeti. No touch.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
63, pass. No touch, set. No touch.
A run with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Third and 6.
Hey. Great, set. Tiger Hornets.
They put Campbell in motion. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. First and 10.
Crowd left, Yanni. Good, set. Crowd left, Yanni. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That pass pinballing around, and it ends up in the hands of the receiver. Wow. That one good for 26 yards.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll be second down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Great, set.
Man in motion is Brown.
No touch.
Hurts will try it again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Silver. No touch.
On third down, here's Hurts. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
No touch.
Here's Barkley. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal.
Back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Because right now, they have no answers for this defense.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
Great, set. Yanni. Crowd left, Yanni.
Man in motion is Smith.
No touch.
They'll run with Barkley. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is fourth and goal.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have fourth down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey, stop it. Hey, kid. Justin. Alpha. Easy. Cut.
Throwing is Fields. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 31 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Alpha. Extend. Hey, never mind. Monday. EQ. Alpha, let's go. West, right, zip. Right.
Fields now. He'll let this go for Pickens. That's caught. And he's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Steelers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Great, set. 63.
Man in motion is Smith. On first down, it's Hurts. Taking off, and he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Great, set.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll run it here with Saquon. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for an Eagles first down.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage A loss of a couple.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
3rd and long.
73. 73. Great. Set. No touch.
Now Hurts. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here's Austin to return. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. EQ.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3.
Here we go.
Fields going to look to run this himself. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
You got Wind up. Angel. 11. Sit high.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. That's complete left side to Pickens. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. And even 30 yards.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Austin brought in motion.
Go.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on the 2nd down and 8.
Here we go, son. Hey, can. Hey, can. Son.
Here's Fields. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go, son.
Austin brought in motion. He is in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Steelers. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
No touch it.
On play action, here's Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now Hurts taking a shot downfield for Smith. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come.
17.
What can they do here? This is third and forever.
No touch it.
Dotson, the man in motion.
No touch.
Third and long for Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And he'll get a